Alright people, this is our Cobra and this is Let's Play Skyrim Blind. And we got a bit of a to-do list.
Like for those Thrall now that they've been taken down a notch.
Probably really pissy about it. We have to go to this place and see stuff, pick stuff up in Whiterun, and then board a ship and kill everybody on board. So, yeah, quite a to-do list. Now, did we pass by that last time we were walking around out here? I think we did. Fellow students.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Thank you.
You know, this is one of a very few places where you can receive a real education in the schools of magic.
Yeah, that's what I picked up on. So be careful, there are pale bears around. And they are not friendly. Not at all. Freaking bandits? Well, at least they carry some equipment and all that. Huh. I don't know who she was. Present. Fellow student, perhaps? Oh well. If she died, she can't be that important. It's a shame I didn't walk past it last time, then I would be able to just walk past. No, not walk past. Warp down here. Where are they? God damn it. Being old is no excuse to not get a move on. Did they run into a pale bear or something? Yep. Got too close to a snow bear. You know, when that thing starts roaring at you, you move around it, unless you absolutely have to. Given this is a flat plane with lots of place to walk. Yeah. I mean, if you didn't notice it, that's one thing. I run into my share of bears who took me by surprise, but I guess it is kind of stormy, but still, keep your wits about, man.
Always encouraging to see the younger generation progressing education.
That's good. Now come along. That's right. Move it, move it. Let's look at stuff. Yeah, this looks like a well-attended excavation. We'll see how people took care of it. Did they all go inside or something? I mean, I understand wanting to get, you know, to a bit of safety, but still, they ought to keep this. They really ought to take good care of it. I'll pocket all this ancient money that's still valuable today to keep it safe in my pocket. And I'll make sure it's deposited somewhere safe. Eventually. There. It's not good for antique things to be left out in the weather like this. That's like archaeology 101. When you cover something, protect it immediately. Because you're not getting another one. It's not like, oh, I broke this ancient fossil. Can I have another? Yeah, no. Come on. Come on. Faster, bogey! Faster! Come on. Look, I have just what you need to get down. How about a fusro da? Oh, that reminds me, somebody's been accusing me of being impatient. That is untrue, by the way. Now, I know many of you are thinking right now, oh yeah, untrue. Right. We've seen you, Cobra. You're impatient as hell. No. Let me clarify. I can be patient when I have to. When there's no reason... When there's a reason for having to wait, something needs to be made, something needs to be sent, they're not finished with a product, third seasons are first being able to be sent out on TV in a month, stuff like that. When there's a reason, I have the patience of a saint. When I have a reason, ergo, there has to be a sensible reason. When I don't have a reason, why should I wait? To prove that I'm patient? Hell no. If I can get a move on, I'll get a move on. And so should everybody else. Right, old man?
And here we all are. Shall we step inside?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
Yeah, about that. Weren't we 4 right before? Like 4 students, and now we are like 2?
I find it hard to believe this excavation was approved.
Huh. Now everybody's here.
Some of you may know, Southall was one of the earliest Nord settlers of Skyrim.
Who knows what we might find in here?
Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Southall.
Huh, one of them have a dragon word hidden in here. That'll be nice.
This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such an early civilization and the magic they used.
This is exciting, isn't it?
Very. I approve.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secure.
Yeah, about that.
Well, are there any questions before we begin?
What's so important about this place?
We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered.
What are we looking for?
Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no idea what we're going to find.
Alright.
And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy coincidence.
You're a sly one, teacher. Yes, that was it.
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over.
Sure.
Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Berliner, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Don't interact with them, just identify them. All right, everyone. Let's be careful, but have fun.
Lost!
Oh, is she the only student? Like, isn't the 50% student loss for one expedition, like, a bad thing? Who are the other guys? Those two are there, but I swear I saw something more.
Lost!
Yep. That's the guy I'm looking for. Boo!
I'll be amazed if we find anything useful here.
Hey, what do you know about the Ancano?
He asked far too many questions about my research. I think the Thalmor are trying to steal my work. I haven't told him anything, of course. What I'm doing is far too important. Can't breathe a word of it.
Alright. So, I was sent to help you.
What?
Yes.
Ah, yes. You. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine. Just don't make a mess of my work.
Just-
I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
Well, as long as it doesn't attack me,
Until next time.
I'll be happy. Enchanted ring. Enchanted rings. There's a soul gel. Those are common, so I guess they won't need... Oh. Bombing tools. I don't need that. Those are dime a dozens. Well, let's pick up the ancient amulet. That's bound to be okay.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
Yeah, it's a trap, I guess.
How in the world did that happen?
Took an amulet of all.
Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
No, look. I mean, maybe we can put it back. Oh, let's see here. Huh. Maybe it's here somewhere. Huh. Free cost, free less percent to cast. Let's go. Wait, what ring am I wearing? I'm not wearing a ring. Well, that's weird.
Do you see that?
Yes.
Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder what that might tell to.
There we go. Now something. Sorry I broke the wall, by the way.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured.
So yeah, what was that?
Well, would you look at that?
I just
It
did.
appears to lead somewhere. Let's see where it goes.
Sure you don't want to call for backup? Just want to head right in? Oh, why not? Okay. We'll head right into the Maw of Darkness then.
Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting.
Yeah, I've been down in these places before, so... I can hear the wind. Oh,
Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
trouble. Those wings look filled. Be careful. I wouldn't be surprised if there are people inside that well, not people, but undead inside those crypts, and...
Hold, mage, and listen well.
Yes?
That you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped.
Okay.
Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing.
Yeah.
Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you.
Who was it?
You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster.
So people keep telling me.
Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
So, did you see that?
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened?
I just got a vision of a ghost operation planted into my
I'm
head.
afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw?
It said something about danger and something called the Psijic Order. Does that sound familiar?
The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find?
There could be undeads inside that. Look, what do you know about the Psijic Order?
They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive.
Oh, great, another one of
No one's
those.
seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place.
So, any idea why they contact me?
I have no idea, but it's fascinating. Assuming it's true, of course. The Isle of Artaeum disappeared over 100 years ago, and no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy.
As long as they're as long as they're less frustrating to deal with than the Greybeards, I'll be grateful.
Until next time.
Yes. So do be careful, there could be lichens or zombies or... Yeah, that was as I feared. Dogs. So, you're just gonna march ahead without a comment?
This is simply fascinating.
I agree, but be careful. I think I got a bit more experience with this than you do. What, are those going to pull themselves together when I pull this? No. Oh dear, you might want to stay back. There's lots of tombs in here, and they are...
Is someone there? I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while. I mean, this is simply fascinating.
Good for you. Just be careful, there could be a dog inside each and every one of them, and some of these dogs are, well, tough doesn't do it justice, really. It's more like you are, like they're a wall and you're trying to eat through them. I think that might be a good analogy. Do be careful, okay, old man?